In this lesson, I will explain to you natural language processing, which is known by NLP in artificial intelligence. This is one of the most important topic in artificial intelligence, but I will try my best to make it as easy as possible. So here I have written some information. First I will read it, then I will explain to you with the help of example what is actually natural language processing. So NLP is a branch of artificial intelligence. See, this is the branch of AI, and what it does, it helps computers to understand, interpret and manipulate human languages. See, what is the meaning of this now? I will give you a very simple example. So see here, today I am explaining to you NLP and you are listening my lecture and you are try to understand what I am saying. So what you do, first you are listening, then you are interpreting, you are breaking my sentence into parts or into each word, and then you are trying to assemble the sentence, and at the end, if you understand everything accurately, definitely whatever question I will ask you, you will reply me accurately because your understanding is clear, and the way I am explaining to you, whatever is my meaning, whatever is my message, I am trying my best to convey you. So same thing now we want that machine should also perform the same way, or machine can understand our language the same way as the human beings do. Right? So natural language processing, NLP, is a branch of AI that studies how machines understand human language. Its goal is to build systems that can make sense of text and perform tasks like translation, grammar checking, or topic classification. Means now our purpose is that whatever we say to machine has to perform, or machine has to understand or reply in the same manner as human beings do. Or two computers or three computers, they can understand, they can computer the same way as humans do. This is the purpose of NLP. Now, if the NLP definition is clear, now the next question is where we use NLP. What are the applications of NLP? So here I have written few examples, you can say, or few applications. The most common and important is speech recognition. Here you can take the example of Google Assistant, or simply you can also take the example of Siri. If I will say, Siri, please set alarm of 4 a.m., few seconds, Siri will understand first and then she sets the alarm for you. Same thing for Google Assistant. If you want to find out the route, just let him know that we are looking for whatever is the address, Riverside Drive, or just give the address. So what is the story behind it? How they are understanding, how they are giving us the correct answer or good output because of this NLP, because our input is good. Machine translation. Here again you can take the example of Google Assistant. Right? Usually what we do, suppose if I am speaking French or Danish or German, which you do not understand. So what will happen? Then we have to hire some interpreter. And I am not sure because I do not know what I am saying, how he or she is translating. First of all, the interpreter should know both the languages which I am speaking or the language which you understand. And he or she is not sure that may 100% they will translate accurately. See, here I am explaining NLP. I am trying my best to make it as easy as possible in Danish or in German, and the interpreter is translating, maybe you are getting only 80% or 70%. That is why now if you will use Google Assistant, will give you accurate result. Whatever you want, just write down on Google Assistant or say to Google Assistant, it will translate for you. Chat box, daily we send messages. right? To our friends, to our relatives. So now we say if we send this message to a machine, machine has to reply us accurately whatever is our question. According to question, machine should reply. This is our purpose. Spelling check, grammar check, then OCR, optical character recognition, is also the example of NLP. What it does, it is a technology, is a business solution for automating data extraction from printed or written text from a scanned document or image file, and then converting the text into a machine readable format. See here, we provide input in the form of a scanned document or image, then it converts that machine in the language or whatever is the processing is going on behind, so machine can easily understand. A sentiment analysis means we can give some score or some weight there if there are some blogs or topics or some articles. So system for text analysis combines natural language processing and machine learning techniques to assign weighted sentiment score. See, if the blog or the article is good, we can say this is the excellent, this is good or very good or fair and whatever. If someone tute, we can also give some score to the tuting, this tute is excellent or good or whatever. So what is using behind it, they are using NLP. So these are the basic examples or applications of NLP. But mostly if you can take the example of Amazon or Google, they are working on speech recognition, right? Okay, now if you will read the books of machine artificial intelligence, you will see the term tokenization many times. What is the meaning of tokenization? It's very easy, very easy. This question can come in your MCQs as well. So what is tokenization? Is the first step in NLP, the process of breaking down a text paragraph into smaller chunks. See what I am trying to say today about NLP, right? You will break down my sentence into smaller parts or smaller chunks, or maybe in some words or sentence. This is called the tokenization in this, and then you have to compile all the words and then you will be able to reply me. Tokenization means breakdown of the paragraph or sentence in a small parts or even in a small words, right? Okay, now what happens, as I said, that speech recognition is one of the most important thing right here. So after that, what happened, then it goes to NLU. Here I have written that NLP, which is natural language processing, is divided into two subfields. One is called understanding, other is called the generation. So simply you can say NLP has two branches. One is called NLU. See, U means understanding, natural language understanding, natural language generation, right? So first is the NLU, and this is, you can say, the hard part of artificial intelligence. There are too many ambiguities, too many challenges on this part. If our this part NLU is good or NLU is accurate, then comes the NLG. NLG will give us the good result. So you have to work on your NLU, the most important part. Now first I will explain to you what is NLU, NLG, then I will again discuss some more points or some more ambiguities or challenges related to NLU. So what is NLU? NLU is the branch of artificial intelligence that uses computer software to understand input made in the form of sentences in the text or speech format. Whatever I am saying here, right? Software has to understand what is my purpose, what is my message, what I want to convey, what is the meaning of my sentence. NLU has to work here. The main drive behind NLU is to create chat and speech enabled bots that can interact effectively with the public without supervision. See, again, the focus is without supervision. I do not have to stand here always 24 hours. No, I have to train NLU or machine in such a way that without supervision, whatever people say, this part can understand and then transfer it to NLG. Now, what is NLG? NLG, what it does for us? Simply, you can say that it deals with the structure of the data. If everything is accurate here, NLG will give you the accurate result. It will compile all the parts of the sentences or words. See here, it says a subfield of AI is a software process that automatically transforms data into plain English content. The technology can actually tell a story exactly like that of a human analyst by writing a sentences and a paragraph for you. So what I said, this is one of the most important part, which is called natural language understanding. There are some challenges, there are some ambiguities, but if someone will ask you what is the difference between LLU, NLU and NLG, so here I have written the difference, that NLU whole processes such as decisions and actions taken by NLP. Whatever NLP is going to take decision or action, it happens here NLU. And NLG, it generates the human language text from structured data generated by the system to respond. So here everything should be accurate if you want to get the correct output. Simply this one is the deals with structure of data. Right, as I said, there are some challenges or ambiguities. So, what are the ambiguities? Now, this question can also come in your MCQs. What are the ambiguities? I have written few challenges or ambiguities, but there are some more. First is the lexical structure analysis, syntactic ambiguity, semantic analysis, pragmatic analysis, and so on. We have some other parsing, disclosure, integration, and so many. But if you will read books, you will see that these four are the most important ones. Now, what is the meaning of lexical analysis? See, sometimes the pronunciation is same, right? The word is same, but the meaning is different. Just like suppose if I am talking about a garden or trees and I say the word bark. If I will say use the word bark there, you will understand that I am talking about the parks or the gardens. So definitely Saima is talking about skin of a tree because bark means skin of a tree. We use our logic, right? Because our topic, suppose we are discussing about the trees. But for machine, if this word go to NLU, understanding, we understand as a human beings because our my topic was about the garden or trees. But see here, NLU machine, maybe machine will think that I am talking about the dog barking. The dog is barking or whatever. Board, the word board, right? If suppose I am talking to you about the hardboard, we are human, we can understand that okay, we are discussing board. Sometimes I will use as a noun or machine will take as a verb. Boarding is going on, right? So this is the lexical analysis. We have to give input to our machines as accurate as possible if we want to get our output accurate. So that is why I said this is the important part. There are too many challenges in ambiguity in NLU. Second is synthetic ambiguity. What is the meaning of this? Synthetic ambiguity generally results from poor word choice. Here is it means this is related to the structure, so you can say structure of the sentence should be valid. Here I will give you an example. Suppose if I will write down young boys and girls are going to the playground, right? We are human beings. We can understand easily that if I am talking about the young girls, young boys, definitely I am talking about the young girls too. I am not talking about the adult girls or the old girls. If I am using young, but if this sentence I will give you to the machine in NLU understanding, maybe machine will not get what I am saying. Maybe machine will think that young boys and old girls or the adult girls. So here we have to make it clear. Young boys and young girls are going to the playground in if we want to get rid of this challenge or ambiguity, if we want our accurate result. Now the semantic analysis means meaning. Now what is the meaning of the sentence? Sometimes, right, people interpret in different ways. Here suppose I will give you the example. Suppose I will say the man saw the girl with telescope, right? We are human, we can understand that man saw the girl with telescope, that is fine. But if this we will give to the machine, there are two different interpretation. Maybe first is the same, the man saw the girl with telescope, or maybe the girl has telescope. So what is the meaning of this sentence? Right, again same thing, if we want to get a good output, our structure and each and everything, maybe sometime we will write 2 or 3 or 4 lines in order to make our sentence as accurate as possible, that is fine. Otherwise we will not get our accurate output. Or suppose if I will say the boy hit the dog while walking, we can understand, right, that boy hit the dog. But what machine will think? Maybe boy is walking or dog is walking. So make it clear. This is the semantic. And then pragmatic. Pragmatic means multiple meanings. If I will say cook is cooking, right? Yes, we know that cook is cooking, but what machine will think? Cook is cooking for for a family, cook is cooking in a restaurant or in a house or where? Or if I will say postman is coming to deliver the post, that is fine to us. But for machine, where he or she is going, postman to deliver the post to the neighbors to next street, where? So here pragmatic analysis means we can have multiple meanings. So what is the what is the meaning, or what I want to say here, that NLU is the most important thing if we want to get our output accurate. And here I have written that Python is the leading coding language for NLP because of its simple syntax structure and rich text processing tool. This is just the note. When we will do it, after explaining all the concept, then it will be easy for you to understand how to use Python, right? And here I have written again the same concept what we have discussed so far, that NLP describes the interaction between human language and computers. It's a technology that many people use daily and has been around for years, but it is often taken for granted. A few examples of NLP that people use every day are spell check, grammar, and so many other things which we already had discussed. So speech recognition should be accurate, then it will go to the NLU. After NLU is NLG, right, natural language generation. What it does here, it deal with the structure of the data, right? It give us output or answers according to the question, intelligent reply, conversational reply. If suppose our NLU is not good, our data is not good here, suppose I am training here, I am letting him know that I am discussing the physics problem, but the output is NLG, it is give us the answer of chemistry, which is wrong. It means definitely machine does not understand what is my messages, what I want to convey here, right? So this part will assemble our sentence or words and give us the output, but we have to work on NLU. So I hope the concept of NLP is clear to you now. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel. See you in the next lesson, and thank you.